The text that changed everything. Emma Parker, a hard-working waitress, had just finished her double shift at a small cafe downtown when her phone buzzed. It was a message from an unknown number. Dinner tomorrow? 7 p.m. The Glass House Restaurant. Adrian. She frowned. She didn't know any Adrian. Her best friend laughed. Girl, that's gotta be a prank. No billionaire invites a waitress to the Glass House. Emma rolled her eyes and deleted the message. But the next morning, another one came. Don't be late, Miss Parker. I'll be waiting. Something about it felt real. Against her better judgment, she decided to go. The Restaurant of Dreams. The glass house shimmered with lights, every table filled with people in suits and gowns. Emma felt completely out of place in her simple blue dress. As she looked around nervously, a tall man in a black suit stood up. His eyes, gray, calm, and intense, met hers. Emma Parker, he asked. She nodded slowly. He smiled. I'm Adrian Cole. Her jaw dropped. Adrian Cole, the billionaire CEO known for never appearing in public without bodyguards. This has to be a joke, she whispered. He chuckled softly. If it's a joke, then I've been laughing since the moment I saw your photo. The unbelievable truth. They sat down. Adrian spoke with a quiet kindness that shocked her. I found your photo by accident, he said. You served me coffee a month ago. I never forgot your smile. Emma blushed. You must meet hundreds of women. None who looked at me like I was human, not money. For the first time, Emma saw the man behind the wealth, the loneliness in his eyes. As the evening went on, they laughed, shared stories, and for a moment, she forgot who he was. When the waiter brought dessert, Emma whispered, This really isn't a prank, is it? Adrian smiled. Not unless falling in love counts as one. The rumor storm. The next morning, photos of their dinner flooded social media. Billionaire Adrian Cole seen with mystery waitress. People mocked her online, calling her a gold digger. Emma was humiliated. She tried to call Adrian, but he didn't answer. When she arrived at work, reporters were outside the cafe. Her boss sighed, Emma, this is too much. I think you should take some time off. She left in tears, convinced it had all been a setup. The public apology. 3 days later, Emma heard commotion outside her apartment. When she looked through the window, she froze. A black limousine was parked on the street, and Adrian was standing there, surrounded by cameras. He looked straight up at her balcony and shouted. Emma Parker. I didn't mean to hurt you. I just wanted one honest moment in my life. Then he got down on one knee. Gasps filled the street. He opened a small velvet box. I don't care what the world says. You're the only one who ever saw me. Will you marry me? The answer heard around the world. Emma ran downstairs, her heart pounding. Adrian, this is crazy, she whispered, tears in her eyes. You barely know me. He smiled softly. Then let me spend a lifetime learning you. The crowd went silent. Emma looked into his eyes, the same eyes that never lied, even when the world did. She nodded through her tears. Yes. I'll marry you. The crowd erupted in cheers as Adrian slipped the ring on her finger and whispered. I guess the prank's on everyone else. The wedding that silenced the critics. Months later, the glass house closed its doors to the public for one special night. The wedding of the billionaire who fell in love with a waitress. Emma walked down the aisle in a simple white gown, not a designer label, but sewn by her own hands. Adrian couldn't stop smiling. When the priest said, You may kiss the bride, the audience stood in applause. The same newspapers that once mocked her now called it, the most beautiful love story money couldn't buy. The Forever Promise. Years later, Emma and Adrian ran a foundation together to help working women build their dreams. Every morning, Adrian still brought her coffee, the same way she once served his. And every time she teased, "Remember when I thought you were a prank?" He'd laugh and say, "I still can't believe you said yes." Red Heart.